Yo, what's good, people? You know what? It's your boy 100K here, 100K Philly Sports Media, man. So you know what I need y'all to do, man. It's repetitive, man. Hit the like button, simultaneously hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Accept the invite, come kick it with your boy, man. Then I need you to go tell a friend, to tell a friend, tell a few friends, whoever breaking, tell the shorties, put them things on, come kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they come want to stare at this handsome face, man? You know what I'm saying? And get this flavor, you know what I'm saying, that they savor. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that's another story for another day. Now, I gotta keep it a bean, man. This little Ryan Garcia thing, it's gonna be talked about for a little minute, man. I think I gotta ride the horse one hand, finger rule the rhythm with this one because as every day goes on, it's just more stuff being revealed. A lot of stuff is coming out, a lot of truth is coming out to, the reason why Ryan Garcia quit, in that Tank Davis fight, man. And honestly, I picked Ryan. Y'all know that. I'm not one of them dudes. I picked him, man. And I can honestly say I felt for the okie doke, man. And I knew better. I knew better. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I knew Tank was going to knock him out. You know what I mean? I didn't, I knew Tank, has the capability and power to knock Ryan out, However, I picked Ryan because, like I said, I believed in the hype. I believed in his skill set as far as him being capable to actually go in there and outbox Tank Davis. And I was clearly wrong because I was hoodwinked and bamboozled by none other than Ryan Garcia himself. You know what I mean? It's sad because, like I said, he has the skill set, man. Ryan's problem is he don't have it here, man. He don't have it in his heart. He don't have it here. So as long as he gonna always have them flaws and doubt and not be 100% dedicated to that craft and that sport, he's not gonna be what everybody projects him to be. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's only one loss, so he still has a long career ahead if he want to pursue and keep on boxing, because he could do that. But he has to get serious with the sport in itself. You know what I mean? Because now, a lot of stuff is coming out as far as his preparation leading up to the fight, and partially the reasons why we didn't see Joe Goosen and Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins at the post-fight press conference, which to me is still bullshit. It doesn't justify you not being there because the lack of his preparation leading up to the fight. Y'all was there prior to the fight. Y'all went on numerous platforms and, like I said, hoodwink and bamboozled the masses, the people that did have a little bit of faith in Ryan to finally, possibly be that one that give Tank Davis a real good fight. You know what I mean? We still got to give him, props, for making the fight and Tank for accepting it, and them going in there and fighting. But we have to really keep it funky with ourselves. I know me personally, I feel as though, okay, leading up to the fight, it was everything that you wanted as a boxing fan. The expectations, the build-up, the excitement. Like, we thought we was going to see a classic fight from two of the best at 135. That wasn't the case. At all. At all. At all. You know what I mean? Like, that performance, I can't even judge that performance, honestly. That performance was terrible from Ryan. It was terrible. A terrible performance. Like, honestly, man, like, if you was to go through Tank Davis's hit list and his opponents, and then you look at the notable fighters that, were champions or were good contenders and considered, his upper echelon opponents leading up to that fight, you would have thought that or expected that Ryan would have been the one that was going to really dig in deep, take Tank deep, into the rounds and possibly beat him on the cards or maybe possibly even knock him out. I mean? And honestly, he probably had the worst performance out of everybody. When you go into looking at Gamboa, Isaac Cruz, that's Pitbull Cruz, Hector Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz, Rolly Romero, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at it, honestly, like Ryan had the worst performance out of all of them. But he was supposed to be the best one out of all of them. And basura. Performance was basura. And if y'all don't know what that means trash. In the words of Bubba Dub, trash. Shit was crazy, man. Like, very disappointing performance, man. Very disappointing, man. And, now it's coming out that he really didn't even train with Joe Goosen like that. He really didn't. Like, his preparation leading up to this fight was him with his regular pad, man, and his father trainer. And I'm a father. I have grandchildren. And I have a son. My youngest son is an amateur boxer. He's 13 years old. My son been boxing since he was probably 8. I got him in the gym when he's about 8. And he's been with the same trainer since he was 8 years old. Everywhere, the trainer relocated, my son has been with him. I haven't taken my son away from his trainer and put him with no other trainer. Yeah, he bounced around different gyms, and he do what he do. But like I said, I know my son's trainer has my son's best, interest at heart. You know what I mean? And he's a great trainer. You know what I mean? If I didn't feel as though he was my son, he wouldn't be training my son. I wouldn't be paying him the money I'm paying to train my son. You see what I'm saying? Like, at some point, as a parent, you want the best for your child. Sometimes you got to remove yourself out that, equation and let somebody that's more fitted for the job, more suited and more qualified for that job and position, to let them take over and you fall back and be dad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I boxed when I was young. I never became a professional boxer, because I ran the streets. I had to learn how to defend myself, because first and foremost, I'm handsome, man. So it was just written that I was going to have a lot of females wanting me, and I was going to steal a lot of niggas' chicks. So I had to learn how to throw these things, man. It was written I was going to be a high commodity with the women. I'm just speaking the truth. So I had to learn how to throw these things, man. So yeah, I bounced around from gym to gym, Happy Hollow, Harrogate Gym, Front Street Gym. You know what I'm saying? I've been around a little bit, man. I started boxing when Nate Miller was the cruiserweight champ, and he used to be training in Harrogate Gym. That's where I used to train. That was where I first started. So we going back then. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm showing my age, man. We going back then. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I knew I was putting my son into boxing. I know I could train him, but I know I'm not the best trainer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to play myself. I'm going to be hands-on to a certain degree, but I'm going to put my son under the tutelage of a professional trainer and boxer. Somebody that was a professional boxer that's retired and now they train. So that's what I did. There's nothing wrong with stepping aside and being dad, man. Sometimes, that don't always work. Sometimes, you can't be dad and be their trainer and stuff like that. As you can see, it's not working out for Ryan. That's not a good thing, having his dad as his main trainer. Because, like I said, man, you see the preparation now that it's coming out of him going into that fight. It really wasn't there, man. It wasn't. It looked like it because, they didn't put it out there, but now because of the no-shows at the press conference, the post-fight press conference, the no-shows, everybody, shooting their videos, giving they, input and their opinion on how tasteless it was and how bad it was, look on Golden Boy and Joe Goossen. So now, they got to come out the woodworks and they got to say something. So things are being said. Like, look, honestly, I wasn't, training him like that. He was working with his dad and everybody. He coming to my gym 2-3 times a week, if that. You know what I mean? So, he has a history because he kind of did the same thing with Eddie Reynoso, when he was over there with them, Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso came and all them. He felt as though Eddie Reynoso couldn't commit to him 100% and train him because he got Canelo and everybody else. But you don't see none of them other fighters saying that and complaining. They in there getting, getting their work. You don't hear no other fighter in Eddie Reynoso camp complain about him not having ample time and training them because he too much focused on Canelo. Ryan the only one said that. You know what I mean? Because Ryan, come to find Ryan like to run his own program and do his own thing. He want to be the head trainer. Well, you see how that panned out. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful what you wish for, man. Sometimes, like I said, your pride will get the best of you, man. He went in there, unprepared. He went in there injured because they said he got hurt at camp with the body shot. Tank knew. And I want y'all to really go back and look at that fake body shot. It wasn't a body shot, man. He didn't hit him to the body. It was no body shot, man. He threw, it was real light. They was close. It was like he kind of tried to stab him with a punch, but it didn't. His fist rolled with the rib cage. It was no impact, man. That was not a punch of that magnitude to stop anybody. That punch wasn't stopping the 2-year-old. It wasn't because it wasn't a punch, man. It wasn't, man. So let's keep it a beam, man. Look at that, man. Go back and look at that punch. It wasn't a punch, man. He just quit. The fight was over when he got dropped in the second round, man. Honestly, man. Honestly. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I made my pick. I picked him. I picked wrong. You know what I mean? I went with the odds. I went for the underdog, because I'm used to being the underdog and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I've always liked Tank Davis. I had nothing against Tank. I just picked against him in that fight, and I lost. And then I told y'all, if I lose, I'm going to come and let y'all know. And I did. I'm a stand-up dude. I stood up and I owned up like I said I would. I mean, but I'm not going to sit here and not talk about what's really happening, what's going on. There's no excuses. Tank's beat him clean. But my thing was this. That wasn't no body. There's no knock on Tank. This is all just saying, Ryan quit. There's nothing else to be said. He quit, man. He quit. Tank didn't knock him out. So I want everybody to stop saying he knocked him out. He did not knock him out, man. That's a TKO, a technical knockout, man. You're going to talk this boxing. We're going to talk sports. Let's listen. Let's say the right things correctly, man. He didn't knock him out. You want to get technical? Tank only has 9 knockouts on his record. Go check. He has a bunch of technical knockouts, but he only knocked out 9 of his opponents, man. A knockout is when you're knocked out, cold, clean, sleeping, snoring. Knocked out. That's a knockout. When you up on your knee, standing up, being able to walk back to the seat, sit down and talk about I can't see no more. That's technical knockouts, man. When you're knocked out was Leo Santa Cruz in the corner with the Joker smile on. That's knocked out. That's sleep. That's knocked out. Sleeping is knocked out. And technical knockout, you just technical knocked out. You dazed, man. You on that walkie right now. You know what I'm saying? You on Planet Rock right now. You know what I mean? That's a technical knockout. But he didn't knock Ryan out, man. But he beat Ryan clean. No excuses coming from that side. It is what it is, man. So at the end of the day, Ryan, he's fool's gold, man. He sold his out. He sold himself out, man. You know what I mean? He sold himself out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But like I said, this is gonna be a juicy subject for a while, it seems like. So, you know, I'm gonna rock with it, man. As long as it's, you know, people still interested in hearing about, you know, the fight and what's going on, I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? So that's all I got for right now. You know what I mean? I'll be coming back pretty much, you know, maybe in a few hours, you know, after I get some more tea. You know what I mean? So, you know, y'all stay tuned, man. Just do me a favor, man. Hit that like button on the way out. You know, subscribe if you haven't. Y'all already know the rest, man. Stay safe, stay sucker free, stay forever sturdy. You already know what it is, man. Y'all know the Schweppes, man. 100K, man. Stay locked in. Peace.